guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at Transformers Robots in Disguise Sandsting. Now, usually I don't care for the weapon stuff, but just like Beast Box, I think this works fine, mainly because of the color scheme. And it's the same thing with Beast Box 2, is Beast Box shares the same color scheme as the weapon Energizer stuff, or Energon, whatever you want to call it. And Sandsting does the same thing. While it's got a more reddish tone to the weapons, it's still purple. Now, when this figure came out, I was wondering, why isn't this called Scorponok? They had the opportunity to call it Scorponok. Why didn't they do that? Well, eventually they would release a Scorponok, so I guess that's the reason. I guess this guy would have been named Scorponok because he does share a similar color scheme. Anyways, here's the Torpedo Mode with all the weapon junk and whatnot. I don't usually attach this. It's grape flavored, apparently. Let's go ahead and transform it just to see how that looks. So you pop up the tail or open up the legs, however you wish, and just move the tail down. And there you have Sandsting in his robot mode with all the weapons and stuff. And you have that. So you got the shark's jaw pieces on the front here that seems to be really hard to pop off. There we go. And then you have these little grape bits hanging off the sides that actually look like grapes. So you have that. Popping up the tail, you have a face mask, which looks pretty alright. I do like that. And then on the tail, you have these little blade things that can pop off to the sides, and then this that pops off like so. Now, what's interesting about the blade weapons is you can actually use them as blade weapons for the other Mini-Cons. You can attach this like so, and while it's not a great connection, it's loose and maybe not actually intended for this, you can do this, so that's pretty cool. But again, it's very loose, except for this side. This side seems to do just fine. Well, it did just fall out, so never mind. Anyways, so yeah, looking at it in its torpedo mode, yeah, you can definitely tell where the Scorpion is coming into play. I mean, there's the pinchers right there, there's the tail, there's the legs, so yeah, you can tell exactly what's going on for this guy. But I think for torpedo mode, it actually kind of works. So let's go ahead and attach this to the Fracture figure like so. And let's launch that out. And that's pretty cool. Anyways, I do like the color scheme with the green and purple. I think that looks nice. Transforming it is pretty easy. You just pop that out like so and pull down the little tail. Although that's optional, you can leave it up like that. I like to bend it like so. And when you transform it back, you don't have to pop that down. It automatically does it for you. So with that out of the way, I do like the robot mode, except the head kind of reminds me of Megatron or something like that. I don't know. Am I the only one who thinks that? I don't know. I just see Megatron in that, not so much a Scorpion-like character. But I do like the silver bits on the front. The legs look fine, although they're definitely connected to each other. I think they're fine. The tail is pretty cool, I'll give it that. It's got a little gun on the front, which I really do like. And it does have that game piece sticker thing right there, but at least the tail is in the way of that, so it's not as flashy as some of the other Transformers figures. So that's pretty cool. I wish the face had a little more color to it. They could have added a little bit of silver to that, and that would have been nice, but they decided not to do that. So there's that. But yeah, with that out of the way, I actually really do like Sandsting. I think he's pretty cool. Again, he reminds me of Scorponok. I love the color scheme. The Scorpion design is very good. He works for Mini-Con. I just really like this guy. So with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.